Welcome you all guys. Let's add Houdini to our tool belt for creating motion graphics. Although it's going to be a beginner level course, I'm not going to teach you what every single button does inside of Houdini. So you must have a basic knowledge of Houdini. For example, how you can navigate around inside of Houdini, how you can create nodes as well as adjust these parameters and what are these shelves are. So you must have basic knowledge of Houdini. Okay, with that being said, let's get started with Houdini by first adjusting our Houdini user interface to our liking, and I'm going to hide my shelf because we're not going to use shelf. So let's hide this, and let's also hide our these parameter window because we can always access our parameter window by pressing the P key on our keyboard. And also let's change our this Houdini viewport background by pressing on this I button, and let's go into the background settings and let's change the color scheme from light to dark gray and save this as a default. Okay, and now let's install our Sidefx labs tools. We are going to use Sidefx labs tools. These will help us create motion graphics. And if you haven't installed Sidefx labs tools when you are installing Houdini, you can also manually install these labs tools. Okay, and for that, let's go into the Sidefx website and let's go into the products and let's go into the Sidefx labs and let's click on the Sidefx labs on GitHub, and that will bring us into the GitHub page. And let's click on this releases option and let's download the latest and greatest release of the Sidefx labs. Let's click on this and click on this start.gz source code option to download these labs tools. Okay, once you have downloaded that, you can unzip these tools. Here I have unzipped them into my document and Houdini folder, and here I have these labs tools. Let's open them, and at the end we have this Sidefx labs JSON file. Let's open this in a notepad to edit this file. Let's open this, and we need to change this Sidefx labs this path inside of this quotation, and the path is this path where we have pasted these tools. So let's click on this and let's copy this path and let's go into our JSON file and let's rename this inside the quotation at the $, and let's paste this and let's save this JSON file. Let's close this. Now we can copy this JSON file. Let's go back, and now I am in the Houdini folder, and let's go into the packages folder. And if you don't have this packages folder, you can create a new one and rename this to packages, and inside let's paste our JSON file. And now when you restart Houdini, the labs tool will be loaded. And first let me save these settings as a startup. Okay, so here this user interface is set to build. Let's save this desktop as, and I'm going to name this one my_UI for my user interface. Let's save this. Okay, and now I can go into the edit and onto the preferences, general user interface, and onto the startup. Let's select our my UI as our startup and hit accept. So when we load Houdini, that will be our startup user interface. Okay, let me restart my Houdini session to load our Sidefx labs tools. Okay, so here I have restarted my Houdini session. Now if we click on this our node editor, hit tab key on our keyboard, and now if we type labs, and here as you can see our labs tools has been installed successfully. Okay,